Virgo, let's have a look and see why the two of you are being brought together. What is the basis of your connection, of your relationship? Okay. And you have asked your soul. Okay, this is something you've asked for, Virgo, and this person has asked for you in return. Whether you need each other is a different story. It's wanting each other. This is something you've wanted. A person like this is something you've wanted. You've requested this, and you've let out your quantum field, or your vibrational reality has allowed them to come back in. You've created this person. You've created this relationship. If this is the very basis for your connection, it shows that the two of you have been connected through vibrational energy. This is a very strong spiritual / metaphysical connection that you have here. Now the two of you have been brought together because your vibrations align. You've asked your soul, you've asked the higher realm, you've asked God, you've asked spirit for this person, for this connection, and now it stands before you. This is evidence that the law of attraction has worked for you, Virgo. Now, you wanted someone like this. I feel like this is going to be a test. And every relationship is a test, essentially, because you have to decipher what it is that brings you together. Your vibrations have been brought together, so technically you're on the same frequency here, Virgo. The test will be, will this person pass, and will they be able to offer you what it is that you're looking for, and of course vice versa. Now you've both asked for each other, so you want each other, and wanting and needing are two different things. This is something that you're going to have to decipher. The basis of your connection is wanting each other, but desire can be very, very strong and very irrefutable. It's two hearts coming in together here, the bigger heart and the little heart here, and your mind opening up. You can make this work from something little into something big here. So there's a lot of work that this relationship will require. Let's have a look and see how the two of you will feel about each other, Virgo. But don't forget, you did have the two lovers in the general reading. So I do believe this is a very, very beautiful relationship here. Okay, you've got the five. The Five of Cups. There's an intensity and emotion around this person here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. The Five of Cups is really dwelling on a situation, dwelling on emotions. It's going to be a very emotionally heightened union. Lows are low and highs are high. You'll see a lot of reaction from yourself, but you'll also see a lot of unexpected reactions from this person that you'll deal with. If the Five of Cups is this is the way you'll be feeling, you'll be dwelling on this relationship a lot, Virgo. And you can't help your analytical mind coming into overdrive, no. But I see your emotions running wild with the Five of Cups. What I see is that the two of you will be supportive of each other, however. So even though you may look to a fight, a confrontation, a set of circumstances around your relationship, you might look upon it quite in a somber, gloomy tone. You've got each other's back here. The Two of Cups stands behind you. So what I'm seeing here is support, encouragement, morale. And this is what this person is going to provide you with the Five of Cups energy. There's something about the past, though, and they did have the element of Cancer here. I feel like this person is dwelling on the past. A third-party situation. There's guilt or remorse, and I think this is going to be transferred into your relationship, whether this is from your past or this person's past. This could be something from the past that comes in and changes the dynamic of this relationship for some of you. But I'm seeing that you'll care a lot for this person. I'm just seeing heightened sensitivity. Okay, the Eight of Cups. This is soul searching. I feel like you've asked for this person. It sits in the same column as the Ask Your Soul Oracle card. You've asked for this person, Virgo. Now it's time for the two of you to go on a journey. This shows that you need to find depth and meaning to your love. It's not going to come right away. I'm seeing that there's a very strong attraction, but it'll develop very slowly. The two of you are meeting, and there's the possibility for you to be in each other's lives for the long haul, but only if you find soul satisfaction here. This is only if this person reaches your heart in a very powerful way, because the Eight of Cups is all about soul searching. It's all about going on that journey because something is missing. So what I'm seeing here sometime or another, now this could be you, this could be them, emotionally you'll feel void, or emotionally you feel like you're not receiving what you want. And part of you may feel at one time or another, now this may be the other person as well, that it may be best to go your separate ways. Because I feel as though it's either you're not supporting each other enough, but if Eight of Cups is how you feel, it's either you'll want to embark on a journey together and explore, you know, the deep recesses of your mind, your heart, your soul, and you'll take this person with you, because there's 2 cups here, the 2 of Cups, the 2 lovers coming together. For some of you, you'll actually spend time away from this person, but this might make you miss them, because I think time spent away from this person, whether due to geographical distance or whether this is because of an emotional distancing, will actually make you dwell on them and think about them even more intensely. But this speaks about soul searching. The both of you are going to have to dig deep, is what I'm seeing here, Virgo. Okay, the Justice card rules the element of Libra. This is about fairness, balance, equality, making just judgment calls, restoring harmony and or balance. So as I said, I feel like if this is the way you feel towards each other, time apart may do the relationship good. Now, I also feel with the Justice card, there's something about fairness and equality. Now, this is reciprocity that's coming in. Remember how I said they'll demand of you the same that they give to you. So there needs to be an even playing field here, and only then will the relationship be able to work out. If you're feeling just towards each other, you'll feel like you'll be getting what you believe you're deserving of, what you believe you're entitled to. So even though one may be more demanding than the other, I think ultimately the 2 of you can come into a very symbiotic relationship where you're both offering as much as you can for each other. So this is good. This shows positivity. This shows fairness. This also shows karma. So be careful what you do to them, Virgo, because you'll get it back to you and vice versa. The both of you will feel a very karmic presence between the 2 of you when you are together. And this is the universe, of course, a higher power that's deliberated this, your vibration. A part of the co-creator was you, though, Virgo. You've attracted this person into your life, whether consciously or whether subconsciously. You've attracted them. And this person can bring a lot of balance, a lot of equilibrium into your life. Let's have a look at any challenges or obstacles the 2 of you could potentially face. Virgo, any challenges or obstacles that the 2 of you may face. Okay, the 5 of Wands. Now this is gossip. This is lack of cohesion because of ego. This is confrontation, or this is even outside influences. I'm seeing that friends or family may pose to be a problem here. There might be a group of people that are important to you, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's colleagues, that don't necessarily approve of this person or the way you're going about your relationship. Because I feel like there's a lot of people involved here. Everyone's trying to give forth their opinion, whether it matters or not. There might be other people involved here. Now, this is also jealousy and lack of cohesion. So I'm guessing there might be an ex in the picture for some of you. It may be a fire sign ex because the wands do represent fire. If this is the case, I feel like this is going to cause tension. Your relationship won't be smooth because either you're letting outside influences penetrate the relationship, and not in a good way, Virgo, not in a good way. You're letting it poison the relationship. You're letting opinions, thoughts that aren't relevant to the relationship possibly get the better of your connection here. It's also differences in opinion or lack of common goal here. So the 2 of you might have different timelines. You might have different goals. And it's almost like you're zigging and zagging. So you need to find that balance. You need to fulfill something that you want to fulfill. But then at the same time, you also need to sacrifice a few things and compromise so your partner can have the same in return. It is also competition. So for some of you, you may feel threatened, or this person may feel threatened in some way. Okay, the King of Wands is here. Again, this points to the King of Wands isn't very steady. Anything that gets him excited, anything that evokes pleasure or desire within him, he'll pursue. So not that he's not reliable, he is, but if his heart isn't entirely invested, he will not hesitate to walk away. Now, what's interesting is that the King of Wands sits below the Eight of Cups, and they're both going different directions here. I do see that some sort of separation or distance will pose to be a problem in your relationship. Now, I'm not sure if this is a long distance thing here, Virgo. I'm not sure if the two of you live further apart, perhaps. With the King of Wands, I feel like the two of you, what comes to mind is that you still have soul searching to do. You have soul searching to do as an individual, yet at the same time, this other person has soul searching to do. And I'm not sure if you can come to a place, a stage in your life where you're able to do that together. Because if you're not, I actually see you going separate directions, doing your own thing, exploring your sexuality, being single, concentrating on your career, finding out, what resonates with you, finding depth, finding spiritual meaning, and only then aligning and coming back together here. So although your vibration and your frequency is aligning now, I still feel there's soul searching that needs to be done here. Because the King of Wands this is not the pacing you're hoping for, Virgo. You're an earth sign and you need validation. Your mind needs that validation. You're ruled by Mercury, as am I, under the sign of a Gemini. So I completely understand the need for reassurance and clarity, direction as well, but I can see that this will pose to be a problem for some of you. What is another obstacle here for Virgo? Okay, Page of Wands. Again, what do you have? Page of Wands is impulsive energy. I feel like there's a bit of a wandering eye here, Virgo. And not necessarily towards another person. I mean, it could be that this person has a wandering eye, or perhaps you do. But at the same time, I feel like there's a bit of, what I see here as an obstacle is that this person has still a lot of things they want to achieve. But I see them wanting to do it alone. Now, I think for the most part, they are open to the right kind of love. But I think an obstacle now, and this might not even be them, Virgo. The roles could be reversed and this could actually be you. But the Page of Wands, not that he's selfish, but he just follows his heart. He just follows anything on a whim. And what I'm seeing here is that may pose to be a problem or an obstacle for you, Virgo, because with the Page of Wands, it's self-satisfying energy. So I'm not sure if this is you. It can be a bit of selfishness. It can be putting one's desires before someone else's desires. And remember I said there's differences, there's contrast here is what I'm seeing. The two of you have to be supportive of each other's goals. Every individual has their own desires, wants, needs, things they want to get done or accomplished in their life before a certain time or within a certain time period. If the two of you can be supportive of that, Virgo, the two of you can have something really wonderful here because you have pure love. You have love in the purest form that has come up in the form of the Ten of Cups and in the form of the Love card with the Priestess cards. Now, this can be very, very genuine and this can make you very happy. But what I'm seeing here is that there needs to be a balance of sacrifice, compromise, and there needs to be support because this self-satisfying behavior individually, I think you both have this element of ego or this need to self-satisfy. And as a result, the two of you will see how you're facing different ways. You need to be facing inward because should you be that Two of Cups for each other, if you can stand in support of this person's goal, if you can be patient for them, Virgo, and if they can do the same for you, this relationship can go places and it's water under a bridge. But what I'm seeing here is that an obstacle can present itself in the sense where the two of you will go different directions because you don't think you can handle supporting their goals or they don't think they can handle supporting your goals. This could be a problem. But should you evolve past that, Virgo, you've got the Justice card here. You've got that ability to harmonize your relationship and be there to support each other through each other's goals, timelines, wants, needs, etc. I will leave it at that though, Virgo. I hope this reading has been insightful. Thank you as always for watching.